Hi, my name is Betty, and I hope that you're doing well this morning. It's Monday, so I'm trying this new thing of coming here on Monday just to encourage you and to see how we can help each other. So I'm not going to be here for long. I know it's Monday, we are all rushing, and I just want to be here for a very short time and give you a few tips, and then it's up to you to decide what you want to do with the information that I give you. If you haven't met me before, my name is Betty, and I am a healthcare provider. That is my passion. And also, apart from being a provider, I'm also a consultant, and I consult with anyone who is having issues with their startups or anyone who is having issues with their operations. Now, when we come to the operations part of it, it's very broad. There's a lot of things that our team provides. But once you come and once you have contact with me, we are able to help you out to see where we can assist you. So again, my name is Betty. I'm a healthcare provider and a consultant, and I am so happy to be here. And I hope that the few minutes we're going to spend together, we're going to do much. Okay. So today I want to talk about um, you know, how to avoid burnout as a CEO, especially in the healthcare setting. So, what happens is when you are the CEO or when you are the owner of the business, everyone expects perfection from you. They all expect you to be perfect, and we cannot do that. We cannot be perfect, right? We cannot assume that we have perfection in us. So I just have a few things that I would like you to consider as you walk along this journey. Now, when it comes to burnout, there are very many things that can cause burnout. One can be dealing with patients. The second one can be dealing with the family members of the patients or your own family issues. And also the other one, it can be dealing with the caregivers, the scheduling part of it, and just the day-to-day management of the healthcare, your healthcare business, your office, your day-to-day running, how you're running your business, and what are you doing, the steps you're taking to streamline things. Okay. So I'm going to give you small suggestions. For those who have been following me for a long time, you know, because you've heard me talk about my faith. I believe in God. And so the way my day is structured, for example, that is how that's how it comes out. So I start my day, of course, I wake up in the morning and thank God for another day and a beautiful day. That is my time with God, which is non negotiable. Okay. You always have to have a non negotiable on your calendar. All right. So a non negotiable is that thing that you cannot trade, even if it's for business. So even if someone calls you for business, you have something that you cannot trade. Okay. So once I wake up in the morning, I have my prayer time. And how my prayer time works is I have my personal time, but I also join a group of people in the Atlanta area that they pray in the morning. They pray quite early. I'm in the central time and they're in the eastern time. So by 5 a.m., I'm awake to be able to participate in this. Then you have your, after you've done your morning devotion, you just make sure, you have your time now for coffee, or, if you have kids like myself, you have time to prepare them. This is now when school starts, you have time to prepare them and then get them out of the way to school. And then, you can continue from there. Now, the other thing is you have to structure your day in different categories. There are those things that are very important, those things that are important, and those things that you really, even if you don't do them, they will not break your business back. All right. So how I ask people to do this is to sit down and consider all the tasks that you are doing for your business. See, when you consider all the tasks that you're doing, when I say consider, I mean write them down. Write down scheduling, mapping up the clients, logistics, who am I calling for refills? Who is going for transportation this week? Who has doctor's appointment? Which caregivers have called in? How am I going to schedule their patients? How am I going to schedule to move things around in the schedule? What is the plan? If I don't have someone to schedule, what is the plan for me to be able to call the patients and for them to be able to know that, you know, the caregiver is not coming today, but I'm still going to have my visit at the end. By the end of the week, I'm still going to have all my visits in. That means when you have assured a client that means you're working on an alternative person to go in and see the clients. So you write all those things, write even the things that are very minute, the things that you feel that are very minute, like maybe I don't have pens, so maybe I need to go buy pens. I don't have this. So once you have all these things written down on a piece of paper, now look for the things that are important, like things like marketing, things like looking at your books, things that, like looking at your bank, such things. Those are very important and they need to be actioned, right? Then look at the things also that you can delegate. When you look at the things you can delegate, just write them down. And most of the things that you can delegate are those little tasks, okay? And apart from the little tasks, you can also delegate, things that you don't like to do or things that you don't know how to do and you do not have the time to be able to start working on them. So I really, really urge you to try and look at this and be open minded. So once you've done this, then you can be able now to fill up your calendar. Now, there's an exercise I always ask anyone that works with me to do. It's called the calendar cleanup. And when it comes to the calendar cleanup, we do two things. We write down all the tasks and then we do a calendar cleanup. We are going into the calendars. You're choosing which calendar will be your basic calendar. And once you do that, then you delete all the other information on the other calendars. So you only have one calendar that is active. The calendar that if anything happens, you are able to know what happens. Now, I'm going to have that exercise soon. It's going to be, just a walk-in. If you want to come in and just be part of it, come in and we create that calendar together. If you have any questions, you're also welcome to let me know. If you are starting, if you are thinking of starting a home care business, or it's on your mind, or you have been pondering on it, I have a webinar coming up this weekend on the 9th of August. You're welcome to talk to me. You can DM me for the link, or you will see the link in the comments. Just complete it and we can move on from there. And if you'd like to participate in that webinar, please, please, please reach out to me and I'll be able to help you. It's just a webinar showing you how you can start your home care business, all right? And you can start your home care business even if you're a CNA, you have no healthcare experience, you have no background in healthcare, you can start your home care business, all right? So never let anyone make you feel like you can't do it. So I want to encourage you today, go out there and do your best. Do your best. In I always tell people, do your best, and your best will show to others. Serve with one heart and be patient and humble this week because God has something in store for you. All right. Have a good day, a good week. I said I wasn't going to be here for long. Just take a few minutes of your time, and then we shall see you next time when I come live. All right. Bye bye.